Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Women, boys, that know. Hey guys, in this video, I'm recording my plants. This is about the 3rd week since repotting them, and so far some are looking good. Can't complain. I just had to scrape like this mold off the top of, it's called white mold, off the top of each one of my plants because I believe I overwatered. Okay guys, before the video cut off, I was talking about the mold that was gathering in my plants. So this was the tomato plant that you seen right before the video shut off. My phone died. So I cut it down, cut all the leaves off of it, fluffed the dirt, took all the mold dirt off the top, replaced it with some new dirt. I did not add any water because my issue was overwatering. So I did not add any water to any plants except for my cabbage. Let me make sure this is cabbage. Yeah. So, because that was completely dried out. I got the little fly bugs, so I'm going to get some of the little traps, the little yellow traps to sit in the inside just to catch the little flies from eating at my plants. But out of all of the plants, I lost so far 3. And what I did was empty this one and plant some green mixtures, and this one I did kale, and this one I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put. I have to empty and clear the top of the dirt. This is the mold that I was trying to tell you guys about. Yeah, so it killed my plants, as you can see, and I think they call that dry root. So yeah, I sort of kind of saved my Anaheim peppers because it was on its way out. As you can see, my onions is leaning, so I'm gonna have to put a stick and tie them so they can sit up straight. And you can see my kale was taking a turn for the worst. I was gonna cut this off, but I ain't got a chance to do it yet. So why don't we do that now? Okay. So this one is hanging, so I'm just gonna cut that from there. I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna cut this one about here. So yeah. Here's the other kale plant. You can see I got 2 dead flowers on that one. I'm just gonna cut the tops off of that. So this is my setup, guys. I got this stand from Lowe's. I paid 70 bucks for it. And as you can see, it can hold quite a lot of plants. You can set it up to how you want it. As you can see, I got the bottom with most of the space, so when the plants get taller. The next shelf is mainly for starters. That's why it's so short. And you know, in between, there you go. So that's the new setup. Also got the lights from Lowe's as well. I can only afford to buy 3. They were so expensive. But yeah, this is what it's looking like 3 weeks in. And we have learned a lot in these 3 weeks. I started out overwatering, so when I first repotted the plants, as y'all can see, I drenched the soil in water, and that probably was a bad idea. So from now on, I'm going to be planting from seed anyway. I just wanted to buy these starter plants just so I can have some greenery, and those would be the ones I can make my mistakes on, if any. But like I said, I just seeded this Nestle Gourmet grain mixture. Also, I just planted some kale, the dwarf blue colored, the dwarf blue curled kale. So the seeds are down in the dirt. I did not record that part, but I will be showing you these on a weekly basis. As you can see, my basil plant was one of my biggest plants. Also, what took my plant south is this Dr. something grow, like the pump, liquid fertilizer. They say you can squirt it in your plants and then water it within 24 hours. And I did that, and then that's where the mold came from. Of course, it was organic, so the living organisms that was in it started molding up. But it was white mold, so that's good mold. But this sort of kind of got chopped down a lot because it was really damaged. Before I chopped it down, the whole pot was like filled up with this oregano. I'm gonna add a stick to some of these plants. As you can see, my red pepper plant is growing good. It's kind of leaning to the side because it's trying to catch the light from over here. But we're gonna get it. These are my collard greens. A little yellow, one flower yellow. And that is my other sweet basil plant, which, of course, the mold pretty much was taking it down. So now, I took the mold on top, put more soil and dry fertilizer this time. So hopefully, that solves the issue. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys, because I have some bugs that I gotta get rid of on my pepper plant. So, this is my green bell pepper plant. Excuse me, guys, my allergies is kicking my butt. But I know you can see the holes. So let's see if I can find some. Oh, okay. As you can see on this leaf, these bugs are completely eating my leaves. Look at that one back there. So I'm gonna try some neem oil and
you may have hardware concealed about your person. Remember,
see how that works out. Somebody also said you could use soap water and just spray it down. That should help. So I gotta make the neem oil, so I'll probably just do the soap water and clean them little bugs off. And here we have some celery, which I'm going to plant. I'm going to record that. I have these carrots that I'm going to plant later. One is a rainbow mixture, and then I have some regular carrots, the dwarf ones, or Denver organic. This lettuce gourmet blend, I'm gonna show me planting that. And I got some peppermint. I got some green beans. I got them. And I just planted, these are the ones that I planted. The gourmet green mixture. And this kale mixture. So I planted these two already. And I also have some Swiss chard. I'm not sure when I'm gonna plant them. I gotta fix this, got a hole in it, some tape on it. And I got some green dragon hybrid cucumbers. I have some kale, and I'm gonna plant some straight 8 cucumbers and some green onion bunches. So if there's anything else you guys would like to see me plant that you would like to have in your particular garden, just leave a comment below and I'll see what I could do. So leave your questions in the comment. Please go and subscribe and like this video, because if you already here, that means you watched all the other ones, which is like 4 or 5, and you ain't subscribed yet. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, all this hard work I'm putting in. So until next time, guys, have a great one.
Wonder will she be mine? Walk past, I press, rewind. See that as one more time. And I got this soda.